for a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear me. You guys still? Okay, cool. Good morning, Trimco. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm your host and celebrity trainer and pro trainer on this morning, Demitrius Bronson. Hey, we got a huge CrossFitter Games person in the building, Mike Flo. He's been doing it for many years. He's been doing some Muay Thai, and he's just at his age. You know what? We were just talking a few minutes ago, and he's just been kicking butt, even feeling better than he was in his 20s. Hey, Mike Flo, say what's up to the people.
Hey, how's it going? It's great to join you guys this morning. Love being here.
Yeah, hey, thanks for being here. Hey, you guys, the viewers that are watching, make sure you guys go to the Facebook page, click that like button so you guys can get the updated streaming videos of when we are going live. And if you happen to miss one, you can go back, review it, share it, do all the above, do the workout, do it once, do it twice, do it as many times as you want, as you feel good, and you also get to know about these pro athletes and the information that they are bringing to you today. Now, with the workout being said, today is going to be more so tailored to CrossFit and how they adapt and just a little tiny wad, 2 simple exercises that we are going to do in the workout portion. You guys know before that, we'll warm up, find a little bit more about Mike Flo and his journey and what he is doing throughout this quarantine, how he's helping the community, how he's staying healthy, active, fit. He's looking like a tank over there. We're going to get started. Make sure at first, you guys at home, wherever you guys are at, be safe. Do these drills and these exercises to your modifications. And let's keep being active. Let's go attack this finish Friday. All right, Mike, we'll just start with some back slaps like so. Yeah, you know what? Jeez, I mean, it looks like you're a standing tank over there. What have you been doing, obviously, over the past couple of years and up until now to kind of stay in a phenomenal shape like that?
Well, I've actually backed off my training quite a bit. I was training when I was competing. I was training 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. And I just got a little bit burned out. So I just went back to doing just the hour class of CrossFit. And then I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for over 7 years. So I took about 6 years off, and now I'm back doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I do an hour-long class of CrossFit, and then I do about an hour-and-a-half class of Jiu-Jitsu. And Jiu-Jitsu I do 2 to 3 days a week, and CrossFit I'm doing 5 days a week, just the hour class.
So when you were doing about 3 hours of CrossFit, what accolades did you get to? And I know you, especially just looking like that, and knowing the person that you are, you had to win a couple of CrossFit lifting sections. You had to win a couple CrossFit things. What are the accolades that you have been able to achieve?
In Daytona Beach, Florida, they hold a competition every year. It's called the Bacon Beatdown. And I won that competition 5 years in a row for my age group. So 40 and up.
Man, and, not once, but 5.
It was tough, but it was great. And then on the national level, I've competed down in Wadapalooza down in Miami. Is a huge competition. I went there 5 years in a row. I won it 1 year. And then worldwide in the CrossFit Open, my best finish was 100 in my age group.
Wow. So you guys got a top 100 in his age group here in the house. All the work. So tell us about all the work that goes into just the training, the mental capacity, having to keep your body up. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's really dialing everything in, your nutrition, your sleep, your training program, what you're doing. It's just dialing all that in, fine tuning it find out what works best for your body, setting a goal, and just getting after it. So the important thing that I've learned over the years is to set some type of goal, and then you can hold yourself accountable to reach that goal.
Simple, right? So in setting that goal, what are things that you need to have in there? Like what would, if somebody's trying to set a goal, what would they need to start at? How would they start?
Well, you can start out at just signing up and going to a gym, or getting a trainer and having a trainer program for you, set goals for you. You can sit down with your trainer, talk about, whether it's weight loss goals, whether it's your first 5K, just setting up a plan and then executing that plan.
And now, so for you, I know you talked about sleep a little bit. As we're going to come into a static stretch, talk about sleep a little bit. What is the importance of that, especially now we're more so at home in the quarantine, staying in. We don't want to be.
Well, in this busy day and age of everybody trying to get everything done, now that you're in quarantine, there's no better recovery, and it's more important than working out is your sleep. 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a night. It's huge. It's making sure you're cutting off caffeine at least 8 hours prior to bedtime, because whether you know it or not, it does affect your REM sleep. So just getting that really good sleep and recovering right.
And now, is there too much sleep? What's the difference between getting just laying around and getting the correct amount of sleep for your body? As far as just,
they don't even compare to each other. So laying around and being lazy is not getting correct sleep. It's, developing a good sleep rhythm, waking up every morning around the same time, going to bed around the same time every night, and just developing your sleep rhythm and getting your body used to doing that same rhythm.
So for those that are trying to, you hear the notion, I got to grind more, I got to get less hours of sleep, I need to catch more hours. How do you, what would you say to them? Get more sleep, and then so you can be more productive the next day?
It's actually it's complete opposite. It's, you want to focus on your sleep and recovery is the most important thing. And there's tons of books out there. Matthew Walker, Why We Sleep, is a great book. He does have a podcast on Joe Rogan you can listen to. It's about a 3-hour podcast on sleep. It'll just blow your mind.
Wow. Joe Rogan. So guys, see Mike Flo's over here getting off information. He's been at the top 100 in the games. He's won the Beacon beatdown, I believe it was. He said 5 years in a row. And he's talked about just creating good habits, good sleep, good nutrition. He said he's feeling better than ever, and he's in his, I think he said he's in his 1920s for what I'm looking at, but for his age group, got to give him credit. He looks like a tank. I don't think the video does him justice. Okay, guys, now what we're going to do, okay, Mike's going to put on the show for us. I'm going to hop in and do this. We're going to do a simple, just little WOD. You can call this at home WOD of just a ladder going from 10 all the way down, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 2 exercises. We're going to start with 10 burpees, and then we're going to go into just 10 sit-ups, rotating, switching one after another, short breath as minimal, like so, and then just getting it in, right? We're gonna probably go all the way down to 5, and then let you guys finish the rest from 5 all the way down to 1. I'm gonna kick this off. I'll still talk to you guys in between. Like I said, I'm gonna just start. His name is not Mike today. I'm gonna start calling him Tank. That's what we need to call him. Mike Tank. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Nice. There we go. Nice. You guys are at home. Just know we're going burpees first. If you need to step them down, you can step them down and then jump up, step down, jump up. Once you get 10, hit into those sit-ups, going down like so. I think that's 10. I'm hitting to it. Mike, as you're going, what are you thinking about when you're going through these WODs, when you're going through these CrossFit workouts? What's the
I just try to stay consistent. I try not to go out too fast. I just try to keep a nice pace and try to keep moving.
Yeah. Are you also doing
CrossFit is a lot of mental toughness.
Yes.
So your brain will tell you to stop, but your body can actually do it. Your body can actually keep going.
Keep going, obviously being safe. Now, obviously right now, you're at home, you know, during this quarantine, is there things that in the community that you're doing, that you're offering? You know, are you coaching at all?
Yeah, I got a group that meets out. We have a grass area. My community, we meet every morning at 10 o'clock. And we get out there, put together a bunch of different workouts, some very similar to this.
Now, you're still able to, even though it's quarantine, people are still wanting to be active. They still want to be fit. You're able to provide that. How thankful and grateful are they for that?
Oh, people are so grateful they want to pay me. No, I won't accept your money. This is, it's all about staying fit and getting active.
There you go. We're all working together. I believe we're at 8. I'm watching. At any point in time, if you guys need to take a water break, you guys can, like so. I'm gonna find this again. Nice. Drumming down. How about getting up, getting moving? Nice. Oh, going down to 7. We're almost there. Oh. Finish Friday is what I'm calling it today. Finish Friday. Get it in. Mike the Tank Flo. Helping in the community. Nice. On the 7, he is moving. Gosh, sweet. These are the type of goals that I want to be able to reach, do, and move at Mike's age 21 is what I'm calling it. Oh, he's moving. He's in the zone. You need to modify it at home. Step, up, and then jump like so. Now we're coming up on 5, correct, Mike?
Yep.
Nice. Here we go. Last round for us. Whoa. I think the rollers need some love, like so. Nice job, you guys. So listen, you guys are at home, you're willing to finish this, keep going down from 5 all the way down to 1. If you think, Mike, what's the challenge? You think we can get the rest of it done in the next 5 minutes?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and finish it.
Let's do
Mike,
it.
the tank, the beast. Here we go. You see how it's no talking, all work, no play. Boom. Wham. Here we go. Hey, look at that. Man, still kicking butt at the young age he's at, still going in. See, like he said, building that mental toughness. You guys saw it firsthand. He went from talking to locking in. Doesn't matter where you're at, what you're doing, how much space he has. Looked like he's in his living room, but he made the decision to just lock in. Mike, what? So CrossFit, Muay Thai, how did you start to get into CrossFit? Oh, sorry, CrossFit and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. How did you get into those two, and how do they tie into each other? Yep. Man. Yep. Yeah, and you
Get better. I want to improve my fitness. And then
and
with
so
jiu-jitsu, with jiu-jitsu, a friend of mine introduced me to it at work probably, man, it's probably been 13, 14, 15 years ago maybe. And same thing, conditioning, learning different moves, getting better every day. You're basically fighting. Every time you go in there, you're fighting, but it's on the ground. And just, I don't know, that alpha male in me likes to compete. So both of those mixed together, it just brings out the best in me. I love to compete.
I see the love, and I feel the love and the passion. It just reminds me back to my football days, and you know, it's a love that you can't really explain. Is that the same for both of those both of those sports?
Yeah, I mean, it's that passion. It's the love and the passion. Just learning, getting better, pushing yourself beyond where you think you can go. Or you're setting your own limitations where your body can go way further, and just pushing past those boundaries, and just feeling really good.
Guys, what would you say to the people at home that are just struggling? I know when talking to some of my clients, Uplifting them is a key thing that I'm trying to do, and telling them that we will get through this. We're gonna get out of this. Keep staying active, keep finding something to work on yourself, work on your family. What would you say to them watching you right now, and how you just beast mode this workout?
I would say that the first thing you want to do is set up a routine. Set up a routine every day and stick to that routine. And every negative thought comes into your head, turn it into a positive, no matter what it is. Somebody says something negative, you turn around and put it into a positive. Keeping that positive mental toughness going and just staying positive about everything, it's really a game changer. I've only found this out in the past few years. I used to jump on the bandwagon, somebody be negative, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's true. But now I spin it, I turn it into a positive. My daughter's out there rowing. She's like, Dad, our coach made us row extra today. And I said, baby, listen, don't look at that as a negative. Look at it as a positive. You're getting extra training. Well, as other people went in early, you got to stay out there, get extra training. That's going to make you better. So it's just constantly maintaining a positive outlook on life.
And knowing that it will get better, right? Because,
it'll get better.
And then what you're doing in the community, are you going to continue to do that and just offer those workouts and
Absolutely. I reach out to the community. We have a community page that we post in. Everybody's welcome to join our group. A lot of days we're out there in the park. Everybody can see us. And it's just moving, being active. There's one good thing about this quarantine is all around the streets, you see everybody being active, riding bikes, walking. It's like, yes, this makes me smile. We were talking about this the other day, and this just makes me smile. Take a break from that busy life, reset your life, get out there, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy talking to people, walking with your family, communicating. That's what it's all about.
And then, so the biggest thing, because just again, looking at you and your accomplishments, and just for the viewers that are watching right now, CrossFit is hard. It is a hard sport. I've done it myself, and talk about the mental capacity. I mean, you have to be a beast of an athlete just all around to be able to just, even get top 100 to win a just something 5 times in a row. How is that feeling, right? All that hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, there's injuries, all this stuff, and all of a sudden you're just at the top for 5 straight years in a row. You get top 100, right, in your age group. How does that feel when you just accomplish stuff like that?
The feeling is great, but it really goes back to planning everything out and getting after it in your programming and your daily workouts that set myself up to succeed. So it was, doing those workouts at the gym at 12 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night, everybody's gone, the place is empty, you're in there working out, and you're training for a reason. And that's what I'm saying about setting goals. Hey, your buddies want to go out drinking and do all this stuff, and you're like, I have my goals I want to reach. And it's very satisfying because I set that aside and I focused on getting to my goals. And once you accomplish those goals, it's a great feeling, but it shows all your hard work paid off. Whether it's losing weight, whether it's running your first 5K, without stopping, you just set small goals and put that goal, write it on your mirror, write it on a piece of paper, put it on the fridge. And what are you going to do to get to that goal? What are you going to do to get to losing 20 pounds? What am I going to do every day when I wake up? What's my routine? Getting set in that routine, focusing on that goal and getting after it. And what also helps is if you have a partner, whether it's a wife, friend, somebody to hold you accountable, you're much better to succeed and reach that goal if there's somebody there just holding you accountable. Hey, did you do this today? Oh yeah, I did it. All right, good job. It's just accountability.
Wow. And is there any, last few minutes, is there any, you sound to me that, you're teaching, you're in the community, you're out. are you doing any like mentorship at all? Because you sound like just, you know, wealth of knowledge. Or is this just Mike the Tank Flo every day?
Yeah, I really don't do any mentoring that much anymore. I had a few guys that used to come along with me in the CrossFit gym. Jack was one of them, and
Yeah,
he trained with me. He was a really young kid. He
yeah,
started at like 18 or 19 with
yeah,
me, and most people said they'd show up to train with me. They trained with me once or twice, then they'd find
yeah,
excuses not to train with me. Well, Jack, he
yeah.
came in there and he came back every day. I don't care if I told him to show up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning, he would be there 6 a.m. on a Sunday
He
morning.
was
So
there.
they just getting after it. He had
Mm.
that goal in mind and he went after it. So
Yeah, and I remember yeah, he had a great mindset. Unfortunately, didn't Jack, he was down. He passed away, if I'm not correct.
no, that was Jacob. That was
Oh,
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah,
Okay, and
Jacob, a good friend of mine, passed away from heart surgery. A young kid. I used to train with him. Demetrius used to train with him. Great kid, and he passed away a while back from heart surgery. And he made the games, and he was in the top 10 in the world, and he finished
yeah,
I think seventh overall in the games. I mean, the best kid you'll ever meet, the most humble, respectful. I mean, if there was a kid that you wanted to be your son, he was that person. He's just a great person. So that
and
was
so
really hard on the family and all of us that knew him.
with that being said, because I you know I knew him too. It's just as fast as much as we get stuff, you know, we get good things and we make all these accolades. That's, you know, it's unfortunate it's so fast to be that it could be taken away. So just understanding that we gotta appreciate every moment that we have. We gotta not take it for granted, like you're doing it seems like you're doing every day, Mike. You're setting those goals, you're setting those habits. You know, you're consistent about what you're doing. You're taking, you know, quote unquote, this negativity around us and turning it into a positive, and just shedding light also in the community as well too. And it's great. Any last words you want to leave the viewers with before we end this session?
No, just develop a routine every morning, especially now on quarantine. Develop that routine. Don't sleep in till noon. Get in your good circadian rhythm. Go to bed at the same time at night. Wake up in the morning at the same time. Develop that routine. Get out, first thing in the morning. Exercise if that's when you like to do it, or you do it in the afternoon. Whatever it is, set up that routine, and you'll see your mental health will just improve so much just by setting up a
Mm,
routine and getting after it.
mm. Hey, there you have it, you viewers. You know, if there's anything that you guys could do on this weekend, it's develop that routine. You keep harping about it. Develop that routine, get good sleep patterns and habits, good food, good nutrition. Set your workout schedule. This is not time to make excuses. Just go do it. You have time to do it. Get it in. Go do it. Make it happen, and keep continuing to spread that awareness about just staying active and fit. Hey, Mike the Tank Flo, we appreciate you joining us on this early morning Finish Friday session. I know you got a workout coming up here with the community in about 45 minutes or so, so I'll let you go do your thing. But hopefully we can have you on again, just showing us how you are just beast moded. Like, gosh, Lee, I've never really had too many people that can go toe to toe, especially where you're at in your age. And I get a little nervous, when working out with you, because I got to bring my A game. Because if not, you will surely crush every bit of my mind if I don't. So, hey, I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you so much for inviting me on. It was a pleasure. It was great talking to you guys, great working out with you guys, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.